Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 3.1 of the Lego Minecraft The Crafting Box 2.0. So this is a crafting box where it gives us 5 different instruction books with 3 different options for each instruction book. So we are moving on to our 3rd instruction book, that's part 3. And then when you look in here, we have 3 different choices. We have all of these 3 choices for which model to build in this 3rd instruction book. So we're going to do the first one. That's the 1 part in our 3.1. So instruction book 3, first model, 3.1. I hope you're able to follow along at home. If you missed the first couple parts or any of the other parts, there's going to be a link down below for all of the other parts, as well as a playlist for all of our Crafting Box 2.0 videos. So years ago there was a crafting box that was released, and I built it before I had this channel. So that's really kind of shows you how far back that some of the Minecraft sets go. So that's why it's called 2.0, is because it's the 2nd crafting box that Lego has released for Minecraft sets. There's a creeper. That's our first little creature. Now that guy is not going to be changing from each set, and then this is also another thing that won't be changing. It's going to be a TNT block. So we start with this black round plate, put a red plate on there. We have these printed TNT bricks. There's no stickers in the set, so anything decorated that you see is a print. So there's our TNT block. I'll move that to the side with the creeper. Next is some looks like a cobblestone. Maybe it's gravel. It may be a gravel block that we're building. So we have a 2x2 plate. We're going to put a 1x1 and then a corner plate, another 2x2, another light gray 1x1 with another corner and a tile. So that's our first block. I'm going to guess this is gravel. We have to make 2 more of them. So that was only the first of 3. So the other 2 are exactly the same as the first one. So you can see the pattern repeating itself. There's that one. And this is going to be our last one. That there, we have our corner plate, our 1x1, and our tile. Not a jumper tile, we need a regular tile. There we go. So that's our 3rd final block. All right, so those first little pieces that we built are things that are not going to change for each of the 3 different models. What we're going to build now is what will be disassembled for, or you have your choice of 3 different models to build with the parts that are remaining here. If you choose not to, if you choose to build one and then rebuild another one, you have to disassemble this module to make the others, or possibly use spare parts that you have in your Lego collection. So there is an opportunity to build all of these modules without having to buy 3 sets of it. Now that's not saying you couldn't buy 3 sets. If you want to buy 3 of these crafting boxes, you could build all of the different modules. And I dropped a piece. I don't know where it went. Oops, I just found it. All right, sorry about that. Dropping pieces on the floor is never a good thing. But if I do drop one, I try to pick them up. So, funny story about buying 3 of these to build all 3 different variations of the models. When I got back into the Lego hobby out of my dark ages, I was into Lego Technic. I still am into Lego Technic, but getting less and less into it. There's definitely been a lot more sets that I'm not buying, where I used to buy almost every Lego Technic set that came out. Now I'm only buying a select, maybe 2 or 3 Technic sets. But anyway, when I got back into collecting Lego, or the hobby of Lego, I was buying 2 copies of Lego Technic sets because each set had 2 different models you could build. And I thought at the time that what I would be doing is buying 2 of them so I can have both of the models built at the same time. But what I didn't realize was the second model that you use the same pieces for was not quite as good as the first model. So by the 3rd or 4th year of me buying 2 of them, I decided, you know, this is kind of a waste because I really only like the first model. So I quit buying 2 of them. So I'm curious to see if the alternate models for this set compare to my previous experience with other sets that came with multiple models, and if it's actually worth having one or two copies of the same model to build out all of the different options of it. The Lego Creator line usually has a 3-in-1, so you can essentially build 3 different models with one set. Granted, you have to take each one apart to build all 3 different models. I've purchased some of those in the past. The Lego Creator theme is one that I'm not too fond of, except for the Expert line of Lego Creator, which usually includes the modular buildings or some of the fairground type sets, including the mixer and the Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, those type of sets. I usually like the bigger, extremely more complex sets, more so than your little beach huts or little RV camper type sets that are not quite my cup of tea. All right, so we have these Technic pieces here. A couple tiles. And what's next? Sand brick, a regular brick, and plate. So I have been collecting the Lego Minecraft sets since the theme was introduced. Let's see here. Looks like I'm missing a plate. Missing a 2x4. Dark bluish gray plate. Huh, interesting. It's not on the ground, is it? I didn't use it anywhere. That's weird. All right. Wait a minute. The instructions are printed different color. So that appears dark gray, but then we also have these corner panel pieces. And then when I look at the parts on my desk, the corner panels are actually this light gray. And you can see so clearly how different the colors are. So where I thought I was missing a piece, I actually have a bunch of them right here on the table of the light gray color, even though my instructions look dark gray. So I was getting a little worried there for a second, but no worries. And this dark gray, which is this color right here, actually looks black in the instructions. So that is very confusing, and I hope if you're building this at home and you have this set, it's maybe your copy of the instructions are printed a little bit better. Okay, so we have some more of these corner panels, 2 more of these bricks with studs, 2 more 1x2 bricks, and 1 more plate. Turn this around, and this will go right here. We have this tall brick there, a regular brick. Right here. That thing fell off. Put that back. And we have a corner plate. We have 3 more bricks in a plate. We're gonna do brick, 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 and plate right here. 2 more bricks and a jumper tile. Jumper tile will go there. Brick and a brick. Brick with a jumper tile will go on this jumper tile. We have 2 of these brown flowers, which will go there. Let's see, we have a 2x4 brick. Here, 3 of these 2x2s, 1 going there, 1 going here, and 1 dropping on the floor. Pick it up, and it goes right here. And a brick with a plate, go right there. 2 of these plates, another plate, another brick. Looks good. 2 tiles, 2 plates, and another plate here. Do 1 plate here. We have 2 tiles. Go there. Plate and a plate. All right, so with that in place, we will attach each one of these gravel pieces right there. We have a TNT block and a creeper. So our play feature for this is you can use this little lever right there, push that, and it knocks over all of that part of the model, which is basically simulating the TNT blowing everything up, or maybe even the creeper blowing everything up. All right, so that will complete this portion of the build. So in part 2.1, we also had 2 of these dark tan pieces left over. And what I've realized is what these are for is attaching each one of these modules together. So you can see this is the first 2 modules that we built. And the way you attach them is you use these pieces to connect them all. So you can see how they're just kind of floating around like this. So if I wanted to attach this, say for right here, I would put that brick there. So I don't really know where it goes just yet, but we're gonna do a final video that shows all of the modules connected. So for right now, we're just gonna kind of keep those to the side and just call this the end of 3.1. So appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see more builds for this Crafting Box 2.0, check out the links down below. And if you want to see other Minecraft videos, I have an absolute ton of Minecraft videos on this channel. So check them all out. There's gonna be links down below. Subscribe if you love this kind of video. You won't be disappointed, and we will see you in the next one.